Rin Yiseng, huh? We got this one quite early, and I was expecting a lot of pages for him. I wasn't expecting 3 whole loaded pages. Like, holy, there is so much stuff here. And most importantly, we have our first 9 coin skill. This is just raw 9 coins. I was thinking it's gonna have 2 coins and a reuse on the second one 7 times, like the boss did. Apparently not, for whatever reason. But I don't wanna talk about the skills yet. I wanna look at the effects first, then we'll look at the passives and skills. We'll go in the reverse page order. And first we have the Prescript, which Prescript 1 and 2 is the exact same as with Faust and Dawn. Prescript 3 is much easier than the other two, just making him gain Procuration Hermes instead of using a Mark skill 3 or an Ego. Which is nice for a change, especially from what I read, Procuration Hermes is not that hard to get, and the status itself is just counter for the big 9 coin skill Furioso. Shin, as it is with every other Shin we got, raises the minimum and maximum speed, gives him more poise potency and count from base skills, which is the exact same as Index Dawn, and makes him deal more damage based on SP difference. He also gets both the mask and the wound effects, making him lose defense level and gain offense level. Take less damage from mana pulse attacks, which is okay, that's nice, I guess. And Sizzling Wound just gives him burn and bleed on self for whatever reason. I mean, it's a wound, yeah, I guess. And deal more damage with unbreakable coins, which he has a lot. We will see that. There is still a lot of the status effects left. Like, we have Desire for Acknowledgement cited, which is just a buff to Index Dawn, which is nice, as he actually has some type of teamwork with Dawn. And of course, for the last 9 status effects, it's just other weapon effects with their unique type of buffs each of them give. We got more poise gain, more sinking, infliction, defense level down, offense level up, raise stagger threshold, slash fragility, pierce fragility, blunt fragility, and guaranteed crit. What? Okay. Yeah, that's nice, I guess. As for passives, the first one is the index passive. It just states the entire Prescript stuff. And of course unlock, like Dawn had. Next one is also copy pasted from the other index IDs, except the last line, which is just how to get Shin. Like most other big IDs, he also has an anti-stagger passive, which makes him gain Sizzling Wound and apply the Dawn buff just for free. Like, there is no requirement for it, just Yisang and Dawn have to be on the field together. That's all. Free damage buff. I guess whatever. The Oracle device is basically like Rien's passive. Yisang gains Procuration Hermes when using skills with the mark, converts wound to Sizzling Wound if Yisang used Furioso-Replica, and also if the unit has Sizzling Wound and using Furioso-Replica he gains Indulgent in Prescript, which is just a Furioso buffer. Like, even more minimum and maximum speed makes the Furioso inflict sinking potency and gain poise potency and inflict sinking count. And I think this sinking count is gonna be capped. Otherwise that might be funny, because 9 coin sinking neutral skill is, yeah, that's pretty strong. Also, as if he didn't have enough damage, it also makes Furioso deal more damage. Imitation of a Life is, I'm guessing, gonna be the Sin-activated passive, which is most likely gonna be activated in the same way as the other index IDs, as in he has to have 1 Gluttony, 1 Pride, 1 Gloom, which is all his scenes. The first one is just deal more damage based on Grace of the Prescript. Then we got on how he actually produces most of his Procuration Hermes, which is just through hits with Unbreakable coins. Actually, wait, not even hits. Just if he uses a skill with Unbreakable coins, he just gains Procuration Hermes equal to amount of Unbreakable coins, even if they weren't used. And he has something similar to Jahong Ishmael, where he gets Procuration Hermes back, depending on how many Unbreakable coins Furioso didn't use, in case the skill kills him on a bit too fast. The support passive, yeah, I'm not gonna be talking about this one. It's a support passive, why wouldn't you field it? Just why? As for skills, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit surprised that he has only 4 skills and 1 defense. I mean, yeah, he has 6 passives and way too many status effects on himself. If he had any more skills, this would probably be a 4-page kit. I'm not even kidding, the other 2 pages are so packed. But yeah, skill 1 is the blunt move with 2 coins. It will probably gain 2 poise count, I'm guessing, and 2 poise potency with probably 2 to 3 sinking as well. It gets converted into Unbreakable coins depending on the unlock stage. Coin power for sinking and poise, yada yada yada. Gets less chance to produce blunt weapons if he has harming consequence and all that stuff. Next one also has the produce weapon stuff with 4 pierce this time. Also converts coins to unbreakables. Gonna be gaining, I'm guessing, 3 poison use. Inflict probably 2 sinking and gain 1 poise count. I'm gonna not be an optimist here. And on hit without cracking, I'd say 2 sinking count would be good, especially since the coin needs to be unbreakable first. Then the skill tree also has the entire weapon stuff, also gets unbreakable coins. I'd say it's gonna be gaining 3 poise count, like the other index IDs. I know I'm saying that a lot, but that's generally how PM does it, just copy paste from other IDs, some of the minor stuff. So that's what I'm basing it from. Basically everything. Gain additional poise equal to unlock stage, which is also probably gonna be 3, so he gains 3 poise potency and 3 poise count. Then on hit gain, I think it's gonna be 2 poise here, then 2 sinking or 3 again. And then on crit, probably 1 poise count and 2 sinking count. Because remember, we also have to account for the fact that this is all just base stats without any type of additional infliction he has with his passives and whatever amount of status effects he has on himself. Of course, at 3 Procuration Hermes, his skill tree turns into Furioso, which is basically guaranteed if he has Procuration Hermes. It's an unfocused volley with the funny 9 coins. Not even Leiheng is beating this. What's funny with the 9 coin skill is that it cannot gain coin power. Any coin power just gets converted into final power and more damage instead for every X net coin power increase, which I don't really know how to interpret. And in case 9 coins isn't enough, he also is completely immune to paralyze with this skill. Yeah, okay, like that would change much if he was affected by it. Gains more final power from sinking and poise, of course. Just converts all coins on the skill to unbreakable coins just for free on combat start. Other coins also start inflicting sinking or gaining poise with every hit, which I guess is random. Just gonna be choosing if it's gonna inflict sinking or gain poise. And he also cannot gain Procuration Hermes for the turn where he is using Furioso, which is, yeah, fair. You gain 1 Procuration Hermes per hit with Furioso, so that would basically max out the stack immediately. On use he just gains free clash power because final power isn't enough. Gains poise and poise count, which is I'm gonna be generous with this one. I'd say it's gonna be 6 poise count and 6 poise potency. That's just my hopes though. And after attack, wow, we actually got burn. We actually got burn with this ID. I didn't think it was possible. Yoo-hoo, third burn ID, I guess, or something? He isn't saving the burn teams with this, but it's there at least. I'll take it. The last weapon is also fixed to be a scythe, which is guaranteed crit, so this deal more damage on critical hit is whatever, it's guaranteed to crit, it's gonna crit anyway, it's just 3 more damage. And inflict sinking count if the sinking count from Indulgence and Prescript wasn't enough. Oh yeah, and if all that wasn't enough, he also gets evade for whatever reason. I was honestly thinking he's gonna get a counter, clashable one, but whatever, I guess he doesn't. He gets a dodge that gains coin power, gives him poise count and poise, and also has the index on force unlock stuff, in case you are somehow struggling with gaining more grace of the Prescript, even though it's easier to gain it on him compared to Dawn or Faust. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's gonna be 3 poise count and 4 poise potency. Though, being more realistic, it's probably gonna be 2 poise count instead. Which is, for an evade, still good. It's still 3 poise count in the end. So yeah, I was not expecting this ID to release this soon, though I guess it's done so he doesn't release back to back with Capstone Ryoshu. But this ID makes me excited for the other Nursefathers, and of course the Capstone Ryoshu ID itself. But the hope for Boon season is slowly dwindling, with more and more IDs just being poise and sinking instead of burn. So I have hope with Lucio Heathcliff and Valencina Rodion to actually save burn, at least by a bit. Yeah, that would be all. This video is a bit less polished than the others. I just wanted to quickly talk about this guy because this is insane. I didn't expect this much stuff. I was thinking like 2 packed pages at most, not all 3. But I'm happy, and yeah, we might want to start investing into Liu Gregor's stocks, since his support passive might come in handy using his jank. Anyway, bye!